What's up? LD Moto back with you. I know it's been a little while since I've uploaded a video. Thank you guys for coming back and watching. I've been doing a lot of little different things in the shop lately. I haven't been really recording much because it's kind of been on other people's stuff a little bit. So yeah, the buggy's getting ready to be put back together very soon. I want to thank Trevor again. He came in and helped me diagnose this customer bike. Literally took his bike completely apart to help me diagnose this thing. So big shout out to Trevor again. And yeah, we're gonna have parts for a customer's bike here pretty soon. It was pretty rough shape. Yeah, I mean, we're waiting on the electronics because the guy was saying he was riding it, his chain threw off and busted up a lot of things, but that wasn't the only thing. The magneto stator, whatever you want to call it, down in here is all destroyed. CDIs seem to be okay. His coil is broken right here, but not even that. It's melted right here. I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah, it's melted. So he's getting some new electronics. He's got an awesome chain on here. It looks like a pretty decent chain. But what happened, I think, is if you can see that rear swing arm, it's just everything's kind of twisted there. So that's gonna be part of the repairs too. Once we get the, you know, everything else straightened out on the bike, carburetor probably needs to be cleaned. Yeah, we're gonna straighten that out and weld it up and true that thing up a little bit. Yeah, see, Trevor took his bike apart just to help us figure this thing out. Yeah, big shout outs to Trevor again, for sure. Yeah, I haven't sold any of the KTM parts yet, and I'm kind of happy I haven't sold this because I'm going to start on this thing. I want it to get it running because this motor runs. It's got good electronics on it, but the carburetor is kind of, you know, it runs when it wants to, but it always has spark. So I'm going to take the stator off of that, put it on here, and I got that FMF over there that I don't know if you guys saw. I was doing a ice water trick, fill it with water and expands, and yeah, I fell asleep and expanded just a little too much. So let me get some light on in here. Yeah, this thing I think is gonna be pretty gnarly. It's got a good clutch in it, but they got it set so like at a low RPM it's gonna start grabbing. And this clutch actually looks like a halfway decent one, not one of the cheap $20 ones. So yeah, I want to get this thing going. I'm gonna get the garage cleaned out, and thank you guys for watching. Stick around, and maybe I can get this motor running today because Liam likes the KTM. It's fun, it's a good warm-up bike, but it's nothing like the SYX. The SYX has lots of power, but it's not as, well, it's sturdy, but I don't know how to explain it because he's the one that's on it and he's the one that rides it more. He likes the power of the SYX, but he likes the stability of the KTM. So we're gonna see if we can merge with that motor on here and make it happen. If it doesn't work out, unfortunately, SYX may be retired, the frame anyways, unless we come up with a little bit extra money to get another one of those motors to put on there. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you for watching LD Motor Performance and Garage. Let's see what else we can get done today. Okay, I'm gonna get set up outside. Probably gonna do some time lapse, get the motor out here, get it all cleaned up. But as you can tell, there's a tremendous amount of background noise, so I haven't done it in a while. I'm gonna do a little time lapse montage type thing, a little bit of music. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully it's not some cheesy music and we get some good results. Yeah, I want to clean it up first because it has good compression. I've already kind of done that, otherwise I probably wouldn't bother. It has good compression, so I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and see if she's a screamer, because I'm probably gonna get that FMF fatty probably back on there. That thing has been modified a little bit. I mean, other than what I've done, I think the end is a little screwy, but there's still some rubber seals here, so hopefully it's still good. But I'm gonna get everything set up out there, and we'll see you guys with a little bit of time lapse soon. Alrighty, I'm sorry about the background noise again, but I'm gonna start with the carburetor because that's probably a bigger deciding factor, because I don't know exactly what else would fit on that intake for that style of motor, because this is old school Mikuni on here. So I mean, the slide still works. Doesn't, yeah, let's see if I can get it. Still goes up and down. It doesn't look the worst in there. I got a couple little brushes, some carb clean, some clean rags, and see if I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna try and get this thing cleaned up because it's kind of sticky. This is gonna be part of the time lapse too. I'm gonna start with this, then move on to the motor. I'm probably gonna do it in like 3 episodes. This one is gonna be more of cleaning. The next one's getting it running, and hopefully the third video we can have it in a bike and running. That's the idea anyways. It really depends on how well this thing goes and see how we can get her done. So granted, it doesn't look as good on the outside as it probably could have made it, but I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of time on it. Inside wasn't horrible. I probably didn't do as much as I could, but I did what I felt safe doing, because I mean, I probably could have taken all that off, but it was opening a can of worms I'm not really ready to deal with. As an old carburetor, I probably could have done it, but you know, I have a little self-doubt once in a while. I'm sorry. But yeah, got that all ready to go, so hopefully that works. I'm gonna get this set up here in just a few minutes and bore you with a little bit more time lapse. But I appreciate you guys that are watching, and it's gonna be worth it. This is gonna be, I think this is gonna be cool. Like I said, it's got code compression. We got the electronics off that motor that work, so yeah, we might just have another little powerhouse. I mean, that head is ridiculous, but whatever, it's old technology. Let's see if she runs though. Granted, I know cleaning's not going to make it run any better, but it gives me a better understanding of what's going on and just look at it, you know. So I mean, like I was saying before, it's got good compression, and if it does run, awesome. That's gonna be freaking sweet. I don't see why it wouldn't. As long as I get the magneto on there, stator, whatever you want to call that thing, right? I think we should get, and the carburetor, as long as it works good. The reeds, I can see they're tiny in there, but they don't look, I don't see no gap in them. But yeah, I'm gonna finish. So yeah, I'm gonna start putting it together. At least this part anyways. Yeah, if you guys ever deal with these older motors, they're a bit of a pain in the butt. I've had to do it a lot lately. It's because I've obviously done them wrong, so I had to keep doing it. But I had to YouTube smart it too. But there's a certain little position you got to get it in. I didn't move it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. All right, you got to lock it in there like that. Lock it in, and 15 wrench fits on there. It's pretty hard to move, so you got to lock her in pretty good. It's backwards threaded on these, so that I do have a socket. I think I mentioned it before. It kind of tears up the socket a little bit. Doesn't really mess up the gears, but it spins it for the most part. But that thing's dead, so I used a wrench, and I think it was a little safer. But yeah, I'm gonna get this cover on, and yeah, see what else I can get going on this thing. All right, I got it put back together. I'm not ready to start it, so I'm gonna have to come back for that. But I think it's gonna be pretty promising. It's bulky, it's big. I know this pipe is a little messed up. I'm still working on that. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, don't worry about them welding skills. This, you know, I did clean it out. If everything works well, I mean, if it starts, like, it fires and we can get a little bit of, get it to run, I'll clean this all up better, make it look good. I got to find my other screw for that because I lost it in my monstrosity of a garage. I don't know, man. I might have to get a shorter Kickstarter or something. I think the one on the SWX is just a little shorter. It might work with this. I'll figure it out. So I might get one off of there. There is a crack in here. I think when some people back in the day or something, I don't know, they didn't put the spline gear for the Kickstarter in there. And I think they back out and push on it because the same thing happened to the other one. This one's JB welded. When I'm ready to finalize this motor, like I said, if it works right, I'm gonna clean that up and make it look good and probably paint everything. And I apologize for the background noise again. I thank you guys for watching LD Moto. Let's hope we get the little 50 running. Thanks for watching.